Alright guys, if you're just starting out in Stronghold Crusader, the very first thing you need to do is surround your entire castle with massive stone walls. Totally beginner friendly, super easy, takes like 4 minutes tops. But jokes aside, in this video, I'll show you how to build a professional fortress and manage your city step by step. We'll cover everything from a solid foundation and smart defense to building a strong and efficient economy. All right, now let's get serious. Well, as serious as you can get while herding peasants around a medieval map. The first step to building a professional castle is not walls, not towers. It's picking the perfect location. Think of it like buying a house location. Except instead of neighbors, you've got enemy lords who want to burn your crops. Look at the map, find the stone, iron, and wood. The closer you are to these resources, the less time your workers spend jogging, and the more time they spend actually doing their job, which is making you rich. Also, keep an eye out for higher ground. If you've got hills nearby, put your archers there. Nothing says, "Welcome to my castle," quite like arrows raining down from above. And one last thing, always check how close your enemies are. If they're too close, well, better start building that defense yesterday. Once you've picked the perfect location, it's time to kickstart your economy. Because without money, your castle is basically just a pretty pile of rocks. In the early game, speed is everything. The faster you start gathering resources, the less likely you are to get steamrolled by your neighbor who already has 20 archers aiming at your gate. Start with at least 4 woodcutters. Wood is used for almost everything. Buildings, weapons, even fancy campfires for your peasants to gossip around, so don't run out. Next, drop down 2 stone quarries as soon as possible. Stone builds your walls, and if you sell the extra, it builds your bank account too. For food, you've got 2 choices. Bread production's slow to set up, but it's like the medieval version of passive income. Date farms quick and easy for the early game, but not exactly endgame material. My advice? Start with 3 date farms to keep your peasants happy and your granary full. Later, switch to bread for that sweet, stable economy your future self will thank you.